Can't really see it from here. Can't really see it from here, but I got to take the radiator shroud off and get the radiator fan out. So I'm gonna see if we can't do that right now. All right, so we got the water pump off, but we ran into an issue. All right, so we couldn't get this part off. This is what feeds into the heater core here. And also the problem that I thought it was isn't. The impeller is fine. I thought the impeller would be broken, or there would be parts of it broken, but it's not. It's completely intact, which it's got me stumped now, because now I don't know what the problem is with this, why I'm overheating. It could be the radiator fan. I'm hoping it's just a radiator fan, and we'll find out. In the meantime, I'm going to replace it. I'm still going to replace a water pump, because I mean, I've got it off. It's only if I can get this part off. If I cannot get this part off, then I'm going to have to put the old pump back on. Yeah, that's the plan. All right. I wasn't able to finish recording the actual job itself, unfortunately. I needed both my hands, and I couldn't operate the pause and the stop and start button because my hands were just so damn greasy. So I just didn't record it at all. But I did record some, and you would have already have seen that. But it was successful, although the water pump itself did not need to be changed. I changed it anyway. And now we just have to jump start the car and make sure everything works. And if not, it's either going to be the thermostat is the problem or the radiator fan is the problem. And we'll figure that out next. So right now I'm just charging up the battery, and we'll see how well we did with our water pump. I haven't started the engine yet. All right, so just looking in here, you can see, if you can see that silver part, I don't know if you can see it or not, where it's like bright silver and then everything else is rust brown. That's the new water pump. It's all in, all installed. The belt is looking good. I still have lipstick on my face, I think. I don't even know. Anyway, just gonna let this sit and charge for a while, and then we'll go ahead and try and turn the engine over, and we'll see how well we did. All right, so we're in the Jeep now. Volkswagen's over there, and we're looking at. Hopefully, we've got enough juice to turn this over. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that was sad. Holy shit, that was so sad. All right, so we're gonna give it like 15 minutes of idle on there, and then we'll see what we can do from here. All right. So now we've got a new problem, being that the throttle will not idle. So right now I'm just trying to work the pump right now. I'm just trying to get the engine up to temperature, right? So we're idling now at like, well, I've actually got my foot on the brake on that gas at 1,300 RPMs. And I'll show you what happens when I take my foot off the brake or off the gas, right? So there we are on the gas. It just dies. It completely stalls out as soon as I take my foot off the gas, and I don't know why. And it's kind of pissing me off because I don't know why it's doing it. So I'll try and figure it out again. All right, so I just killed the engine not too long ago, and I was watching the temps, and even now, after the engine has been off for a little while, the temperatures are still rising. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the temperatures are still rising on the engine, even though it's off. So I don't really know what that means. The water pump is fresh. It's a brand new water pump. The only other thing I could think it might be would be some sort of clog in the line, and I don't know. And it could be the radiator. It could be the radiator too, but I don't know. I'm kerfuffled. Anyway, so I'll have to troubleshoot it, and we'll Google it, and we'll figure out what the hell's going on. We'll just try to fix it, do the best we can. I don't know how well it carries, but you can hear that sound. And another thing, the radiator fan didn't kick on at all. It didn't kick on once. So that's going to be the next step. We're going to replace the radiator fan, and that'll be the second time I've replaced this radiator fan. In the amount of, as long as I've owned this car, I've replaced this radiator fan 3 times. The first time it broke while I was on the highway. It just straight up killed itself. The second time was a few years ago. I was still living here where we're at now, and like the fan itself disconnected itself from the motor, so the motor was still good, but the fan was broken, right? So that's the next step. We gotta get a new fan. I'm glad I replaced the water pump though, because it needed to be replaced anyway. But here we are. Anyway, so while I reorganized my toolbox, and it's all gorgeously reorganized. I've got to put my brake cleaner back. Where did I put it? But that's gonna be it for this for right now. I'm not gonna try and do anything too crazy with that. So I'll order the part, and we'll get it shipped out, and it should be here in the next 2 days, hopefully. Oh, there it is. It was right there. It's right there the whole time. Huh. But yes, so yeah, that's gonna be it. And so yeah, that's gonna be it for this vlog, I guess. When I get the radiator fan in, I'll be sure to include you all. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. And we'll see you next time.